This is a build guide for the overhand button module for the SuperPad. The things you'll need is to print first are going to be the faceplate grid, the Cherry MX grid that holds the switches in place, and then the little buttons. You'll need 6 of these. So first we'll do the assembly. Take whatever Cherry MX switches you have. These are just browns. You can buy these on Amazon or wherever sells Cherry MX switches. And then just clip them into the grid though. That will be on the back plate. Once you have that done, then that just screws onto the back here. I use M2 screws, self-tapping. I'll skip the rest of the screws for now, but just put all 6 screws in. Once you have that, it should look like this. And then each of these buttons will clip into the switches here. Make sure you line it up. They are rectangular, not square, so that might be important. Okay, that's the assembly done. Next part is to solder it. For me, I use JST connectors. You don't have to, you can just solder directly and then wire it into the Brook board. Since usually the Brook board have screw terminals, but I like to make it so it's easily removable and swappable, so that's what I do. So hold on 1 second and I'll get this soldered up. Okay, got it all soldered up. Things that I like to do is just strip an entire wire and then run it around and join all the ground pins together. And then after I got that soldered in, you just solder in a single lead wire to one of them so you have a unified ground. And then the rest of them is all just straightforward, just solder to the pins. If you haven't soldered before, there should be plenty of tutorials on how to solder on YouTube. It's not too difficult, especially this is a very good beginner-friendly class since it's like Cherry MX switches, which is pretty straightforward. And the other thing I like to do is maybe tack some hot glue in each of the corners here so they don't fall out, but they should hold in pretty well. So yeah, that's the overhand button grid. Thank you.